homies. Homies, say hi. We got homies here. Yeah. Do we have a list?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Dude, hold on, wait.
Okay. Yo, body slam buff is kind of big, to be honest.
I can't wait.
The collective groaning here. People go to the
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Yeah. SmackDown buff is insane.
But Torterra.
That's absolutely the football game.
Yo, yeah. What's up, everybody? We are live. We got the crew here. Yo. We are going through this huge ass update. We got so much stuff. Weather ball buff, body slam buff. So many new mons getting new things. It's crazy.
Zard rework.
Zard might be back.
Yeah. Teresa got coverage.
Ember is less damage, more energy. Zard might be back.
They said it goes from 7 to 4 damage.
Yeah.
Which I think that's around Poison Sting at the moment.
Yeah. Spammy Zard would be so sick. Yeah, big update. A lot to get through. Turtonator finally gets a bait move, which is so desperately wanted. Yeah. Empoleon buff. Empoleon gets Metal Sound. Pachirisu got its first coverage move. It was Hyper Voice, right?
Hyperfang.
Hyper Fang.
Hyper Fang, okay, Hyper Fang. Mud Slap is not nerfed. We have Mud Slap Nidoqueen, Mud Slap Torterra. Also, 45-second switch timer. It goes from 50 to 45. It's 5 seconds shorter, which means even more dynamic battles, which I'm excited for. 45-second switch timer. I'm trying to think of the other cool stuff here.
Bastion with Charm.
Yeah, Charm, big Charm rework. Charm gets way less damage, but Charm will generate more energy, meaning that Charm is going to be way less degen. Charm's going to be way less degen now. Yo, Spooky with the 5, appreciate you. Yeah. The thing is SmackDown originally was 13, right?
Up 2.
Yeah.
14. Yeah, it's 14 now. Up 2. They buffed it by 2.
I thought they buffed it by 1.
I thought they. Wait, I
Yeah.
got on recording. Hold on.
There's no Scizor nerf, but they have buffed a lot of stuff. Nothing got nerfed. Yeah.
It's now 12. It was 11, now it's 12.
Yeah, Charm reworked to make it way less degen. Dragon Breath and Dragon Tail are being reworked to be energy fast moves. So no more Dragon degen through things. No more Dragon degen through things, man. Hebeister says, did they kill Dedenne? No, but they're buffing a lot of shit that beats the hell out of it. My voice is so gone. My voice is so gone. Yeah. Also, Sludge Venusaur is such a big one. It's such a big one. Because, hold on, what? Sludge is cheaper than Frenzy, right? Yeah.
Wait, I can check.
Yeah.
It should be 4.
Dragon Breath has to be a Psywave clone or 1 less damage. It's either Sand Attack or Psywave.
Yeah, so Dragon Breath is now Sand Attack or Psywave. One of the two. But either way, very cool.
Wait, did they tell us the damage?
Basti only got +1, chat. +1 is not going to do a lot to Basti. Basti used to be 14. It went to 11. Now it's 12. Yo, who we got? We got Fareed here.
That was big.
Yo, Fareed.
That was big.
We have professional handsome man Fareed here. Fareed, tell these people what you're excited about.
So what we've looked to do is we've changed the dragons from being really aggressive fast pressure into energy generation. And the reason for that is to better differentiate dragons, you want to give them different coverage attacks. Yeah. So Dragon Claw is increasing in energy, and those dragons can have now cheaper, different coverage charge attacks. Okay. So you're going to have a wealth of dragons with lots of different typings. We saw Altaria, Sky Attack's going to come down, Flamethrower is going to be accessible.
Flamethrower, yeah.
So it's not going to be walled by things. I think what we're trying to do is give as much coverage to things as possible. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, coverage sounds good because I feel like, honestly, this world's meta turned out a lot better than people hoped because Diggersby left, which meant that the ghosts were very free. Tinkaton was, as long as it dodged the Marowak, pretty free. So I feel like we ended up having a very dynamic worlds where also Primate being gone meant Moltres was really good, which is really nice. Also, as you can tell, I've been screaming for people all day, and my voice is shot.
We get new degen with Mud Slap Poison Fang Nidoqueen.
Oh my god.
I love that.
Mud Slap Poison Fang Nidoqueen. Yeah. Alt is
Altaria will be good.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Alt is back, chat. Fire up the Altarias. Fire up the Altarias.
Right.
But also, I appreciate the stuff
appreciate you.
WhatsApp was also just unmatched.
But yeah, unbelievably. Yo, Mr. Inadequence, I am currently live to people. What are you excited about with this new season? Hello, Mr. Inadequence. Welcome. Well, what are you excited about?
I'm actually super disappointed that Charm does less damage. How do I run Wigglytuff now? And where's Arsfeel on my precious Giratina? I have to revisit the whole Dragon type meta now. So there's gonna be that. 5 seconds less on the clock. That's great. Less
Yeah,
RPS
very
kinda
cool.
if you can like catch something.
Yeah.
I think the future looks decent. Yeah.
I'm
If
excited.
If we remove the rematches, the future looks decent.
Yeah, I am. I'm very excited. So overall, and granted, there's a very solid chance it's not good. But my wife's favorite Pokemon is Piplup/Empoleon. Metal Sound Empoleon. What we thinking?
I think that it can be actually something.
Okay.
Steaming got nerfed, right? So it's definitely the attack you don't want to run. But if you generate energy quickly, you get to Hydro Cannon quickly. Think of like how good Feraligatr can be. Plus you have another good defensive typing to it. I think perhaps your wife can play as well. Your wife plays on that account, right? PvP?
I am a follower of the TOS, and my wife does every battle on her account.
Why is your voice more lost than mine? That's not
I
right.
I was in the crowd screaming the whole time. You guys elevated the battles so well. These two take a fucking bow. They were absolutely brilliant today. Joey said, with the two, where do I see the list? The list will be on Twitter shortly. They showed it all on stream, which I'm very excited about. Also, Flame Wheel getting a big rework. Yeah. So the big question. All right, we'll switch out the smart people next to me. Is 45 seconds. I don't think that's quite 3 charge moves in Switch.
But you can do 3 moves and farm.
Yeah.
3 moves and farm. So
Yeah.
you can bank and leave.
10 seconds. Always
Yeah.
10 seconds.
So as long as there's like some time in between, there may be an opportunity if it's a mon that's slower to moves to get out after 3 moves instead of 4, which is big because being able to switch and make it more dynamic is how we cut down on RPS, which is really good. We hate RPS. We don't like it.
Tina, I'm so excited.
Tina's gonna be crazy.
Psywave, because it's 3 to 4.
It is confirmed. Yeah.
If you
So
give it one more energy, it is Psywave.
that one turn fast.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 3. You can't see the screen if it's one turn fast.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Dragon Claw. Yeah. Dragon Claw goes from 50 to 80, and
You can see
let me read it real quick. And energy cost increased. And also,
You can scroll through the video to see.
oh, okay.
Wait, like. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It might be a
Also, Flame Wheel, 20 more damage, less energy. Sorry. Yeah, energy cost decrease. All the weather balls are going up by 5 damage. Yeah. Tartanator's gonna be cool. Obviously, Breaking Swipe is more expensive now. Forehead reveal there. Let's go. But at the same time, Breaking Swipe will be guaranteed. Leafage energy gen increase, so another leafage buff. They're desperately trying to make leafage happen. Seed Bomb will be cheaper, but also Seed Bomb goes to Brutal Swing clone? Question mark?
maybe old seed bomb.
Or old, yeah.
Like old Trevenant meta.
Rock Slide plus 10 damage though.
Machamp.
Yeah,
Machamp is back.
Machamp could be very cool.
K-Wag, just K-Wag buff.
Yeah, also yeah, K-Wag buff.
Yikes.
Also, chat. For anyone who has ever been debuffed by a Diggersby and then wanted to pass, punt, and kick their phone 100 yards, because I know that sure as hell me. The chance to debuff your opponent's attack is decreased. Oh, what a good day. Hopefully from 30 to 20. Yeah. Also, Volt Switch is getting a buff. Plus 2 damage on Volt Switch, which is pretty cool. A Water Pulse. Water Pulse is getting cheaper. There were no nerfs this time around. There were no nerfs, chat. So that means everything is, yeah. Well, with the exception of a Steel Wing.
Is it literally just the start? Like, or Corbinite?
Yeah, or Air Cutter Corbinite. Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably for Air Cutter
Double
Corbinite.
flying Corv would be OP.
But yeah, so they're helping out moves like Volt Switch that aren't very good right now.
Henry, HomeSliceHenry is on.
Yo, let's.
Are we live?
We are, yes. Hello. We have a 2-time regional champion nickname. 3 times. Oh my goodness, yes. Twice this season, 3 times overall.
Yes.
Nickname. Talk to me about what you're excited about from what you just saw.
Subscribe to HomeSliceHenry.
Thank
He's
you.
the best YouTuber ever.
You are too kind. You are too kind. So, out of that list, first initial thoughts. What has you excited?
Flamethrower Altaria will be very interesting. I think.
Because Dragon Breath presumably goes to Psywave now, right?
It has to.
I think so.
It has to.
And a Sky Attack cheaper flamethrower coverage into the steals.
Also, the thing that I'm very excited about is meta being, I think, less RPS because of a shorter switch timer.
Yes, 45 seconds instead
And
of 50.
also we have a lot of moves that generate energy. We
Yes.
don't do a lot of damage with our fast moves, which means we are throwing a lot of charge moves, which means we have a lot of maneuver. We have a lot
Yes.
of room to play around.
The shorter switch timer should help with that quite a bit, which is nice. Obviously, it goes from 50 seconds to 45. Diggersby, fewer debuffs. I never want to see Diggersby flip Azu again.
We won't see Diggersby again, never.
Yes, let's go. But yeah, and they reworked a bunch of fast move pressure moves to be more energy focused, which is something that I really like, because ideally, at the end of the day, if you're throwing more charge moves, that's burning switch timers. It's more dynamic, more flexible gameplay, instead of just having a Wigglytuff on something and then just charming it all down. Now charm is way less damage, more energy. Hopefully, also I can hand that back to you. But I was accidentally stealing a phone. But I am very excited. I'm very excited.
By the way, Basti buff.
Slight Basti buff, but I think peak SmackDown was either 13 or 14, right? So it doesn't even go back to peak Basti.
It's not cheap.
Yeah. All right. We have 8th place finisher at the World Championships, Mr. Firestar. All right. Off of that list, what are you excited about?
Oh my god. The buffs are insane. I'm so hyped for Firo.
Firo.
I
Oh yeah,
am a
Peck.
Firo believer. Peck,
Peck, right?
and it received Drill Peck.
Oh
And
shit.
Drill Peck is majorly buffed. Like
Yeah.
major.
Also, Latias gets a bait move.
Finally.
Also, Rock Wrecker Crustle. Pretty cool.
It could be useful, you never
What
know.
was? I feel like there was another rock thing.
Rock Tomb.
Oh yeah, Rock Tomb to
given
like
out
all
for
the
every-
tie runs.
Yeah. Rock Tomb for Hakamo'o too. right?
Hakamo'o, yeah.
Rock Tomb Hakamo'o is
Don't
about to be
give
wicked.
Hakamo'o coverage, please.
Hakamo'o has coverage now. That was the only reason it really wasn't used. It had no coverage.
Brick Break, Rock Tomb.
But yeah. And
Dragon Ball sucks.
Hakamo'o is an important bug resist. Yeah, Turtonator Leo has a proper moveset. Dragon Pulse rework. On top of that, a Turgot swing, right? Brutal swing?
Yeah, who did?
Turtonator.
Yeah, it got Brutal Swing.
And by getting Brutal Swing, that means every 10 turn spam. They're reworking it to be more energy focused moves, which is good. With the exception of Mud Slap. Mud Slap is still the same, and now Mud Slap Torterra and Mud Slap Nidoqueen exist. Nidoqueen is going to be really degen, I can't lie. But also Victini gets a proper bait move in Psyshock, which is very cool. I'm very excited for Sludge Venusaur. Sludge Venusaur should be... It gives Venu a bait move. You don't want to be baiting with your Community Day move. You want your Community Day move to kill things. So having a cheaper move opens the door for Venusaur to potentially re-enter the meta, because Venusaur now has better pacing. And that was the big thing it was lacking, is it just got outpaced by shit. But now, it might not. Rock Tomb is not nerfed, no. It's not nerfed. They also gave... K-Wack did get a buff. Rock Slide is doing 10 more damage next season.
Yo, Stunfisk is coming back. K-Wack is going to the...
Yeah. K-Wack is going to be crazy. K-Wack's going to be crazy. There is no... Yeah. Drain Punch is pretty bad right now, but all the Mons getting Drain Punch sets the stage for a Drain Punch rework in a future season. So, Walrein, I don't think Walrein received anything. But yeah, a lot of things are getting a lot of cool new moves. Where's the changes list? They showed it on stream. They showed it on stream chat. So I don't have a full list yet because there isn't like a blog post. Any Skarm rebuffs? Yeah, Sky Attack's gonna be cheaper. Sky Attack's gonna be cheaper, but Steel Wing got nerfed. So a little give and take, you know? A little give and take. Reggie Drago, it's going to be interesting to see. Dragon Breath probably shifts to a Psywave clone, which obviously still does really good damage, but it's a more energy focused, to where something like a Dragon Claw instead of getting to it in 12, you'll be getting to it faster. And obviously Breaking Swipe is getting reworked. It's going to be more expensive with a guaranteed debuff. So it's going to lose some of that ability to farm things down, but it's going to get to moves faster. Why nerf Steel Wing? Probably to buff Sky Attack, but keep Skarm out of the meta. Yeah. Also, there was a confusion buff. We'll have to see how much there's a confusion buff. Post the list. We don't have a full list yet. Well, like, we have the list, but it was shown on stream. So we don't have like a blog post I can show or something like that. Discharge was unchanged. I think Dragon Claw was reworked as well. Empoleon didn't deserve this. Empoleon's getting Metal Sound, chat. It's getting Metal Sound. Yeah. Lugia for Master's back. Cheaper Sky Attack is good, but there's still the Crown forms. Lugia can't touch the Crown forms, chat. So, like, it helps Lugia, but the meta environment is a very hostile one, for sure. Moves video when? My voice is so fucked. Maybe if I can make, like, a super cooked video on my phone, I might post it, but it is unlikely because I am. We don't know the exact rework for Breaking Swipe. They don't provide exact information. Is Vigoroth back? I mean, Counter's still bad. Counter is not a good move. So, like, the reworks to things help Vigoroth. The question will be the meta environment around it. So. Z-Facto, Beelzeboy made day 3. So day 3 is Pato Man and Beelzeboy. They're going to be playing tomorrow. The moves will be live a few days into September. So. So, Body Slam got helped. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of comes of this, because obviously there's a lot of changes. There is also use AI to talk for you in a video. No, no, thank you.
HomeSlice AI is online, guys.
No, I'm good. Thanks though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that AI shit, chat. Never. Yeah, so it's gonna be like we should see a lot of changes because so many moves are getting reworked. I'm not sick. I've just been screaming all day, cheering people on at Worlds, so that's why my voice is fried. But yeah, Ember getting more energy means Zard might be back. It's gonna be all right, George. I'm gonna try and speedrun it as much as I can. Sludge Venusaur. We have Dragon Breath getting reworked to a Psywave clone. Charm getting reworked, less damage, more energy, so that way Charmers aren't just degen pieces of shit anymore. They can hopefully play in a more flexible manner. 45-second switch timer. This season, the past year, it was 50. Now it's 45. Scorching Sands, the debuff chance is lowered. Is lowered. Turtonator got bait moves. Pachirisu got hyper voice. So the first Pachirisu coverage move. Torkoal got a bait move finally. Yeah. Will Polk still be meta? I mean, with a Psywave clone, probably. Like, Psywave just means spamming out moves more frequently. But yeah, Wiggles contributing to the meta in a way that isn't just like a degen piece of shit would be something that I'd be excited to see.
Our Snake is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turtonator is 2-2-2-1 to Brutal Swing. Oh my god. Oh my. Turd is gonna be so fast. Holy shit.
It has Dragon Pulse too.
Yeah, and Dragon Ball's getting reworked too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah. Brutal Swing Turtonator means it'll be 2-2-2-1 to the Brutal Swings, which is crazy. Yeah. Also, Dragon Tail rework, less damage, more energy. Mud Slap did not get nerfed. We have Mud Slap Torterra, Mud Slap Nidoqueen. We also have Flamethrower Altaria, Sky Attack is cheaper, Body Slam got buffed, Weather Ball got buffed, Rock Slide got buffed. This is going to be an interesting meta. This is going to be a variant. Yeah, both Dragon Fast moves, less damage, more energy. So they're getting a rework, chat. They're getting a rework. So, but what I'm hopeful for is with a faster switch timer and with more energy focused to moves instead of fast move focused to moves, we can end up with a really hyper flexible meta where you can dance in and out of matchups and just play your way out of difficult alignment. Also, Gyro Ball is getting cheaper. Matang Truthers, I see you. Gyro Ball not being an absolute piece of shit, kind of cool. We are a big fan. Yeah. Yeah, Troy, I'm going through it as much of it as I can. When will we get a faster voice recovery timer? Nah, chat. My voice is cooked. Does Paul get better or worse? We don't know because we don't have the exact numbers yet. I imagine it'll still be strong. There's one dude in my chat who was like, these changes suck. All right, Rashawn, what mon do you like got nerfed? Talk to me. Well, Sean, I think the interesting thing is a lot of the things they buff beat Dedenne. So Parabolic will still probably be annoying, but if there's a lot of things in the meta that Dedenne doesn't really have play into, then that can make it less common, which is good. Yeah. Pacha gets a small amount of coverage. Someone said Dust Noir nerf. What got nerfed out of Dust Noir? Shadow Punch, Dynamic Punch, I don't think got touched. Did Dynamic Punch get updated?
No.
Okay.
It was only Aura Sphere.
Okay, it was Aura Sphere that got updated, okay. Yeah.
Here, Henry, do you want to show them the top 8?
Yo, we had got the top 8 competitor kit here nearby.
Yeah, check this out. Hold on.
Well, George, I hope it'll be less RPS because they're making they're moving a lot of things to more energy focused moves, and there's a cheaper switch timer.
There we go.
All right.
Got it in there.
Look at this top 8. Okay, right here. We can zoom in. Top 8 playmat for Mr. Star here. Is it because none of my mons got buffed? Yo, that's fair. I can see you, Sothok. Holy shit, I am so brain fried. Also, yeah, Charm reworked to more energy focused should hopefully make a lot of those fairies way less annoying.
I'll have to show you my card.
So it'll be. Yeah, in Trinity, this season definitely had its fair share of RPS, but shorter switch timer should hopefully help with that. And as well as changing things to more energy focus means that you have to throw moves. And every move is 10 seconds off the switch timer. So it can burn the switch timer faster, help you dance in and out of the matchups and kind of play from there. So it'll be cool. I am looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to it. Drapion did not get impacted, other than there's a few new slappers which make its life awkward. Yeah, Sharklos, the timer goes from 50 to 45, so it is 5 seconds cheaper. Yeah. Are these posted anywhere? So far the list was purely just on, so far the list was just purely on the stream. Yeah. They are not posted anywhere right now. Venusaur got sludge. So, for grass types, Venu finally gets its bait move. Finally. Venu has been on hands and knees begging for a fucking bait move for ages. And it finally got one. Let's go. A lot of the dragons got coverage moves, like Hakamo'o, which is a really cool typing to break a lot of things, but its issue was it has no coverage. Hakamo'o gets Rock Tomb now. So, potentially running like Dragon Claw Rock Tomb, but obviously Dragon Tail got reworked, so it's less damage, more energy, which means you can get to more of those fast moves. Dragon Claw also more expensive now. So, it's going to end up competing in a very different way. Regidrago, it'll depend exactly what the adjustment to Breaking Swipe is. Dragon Energy is still insane, and by getting more energy, you'll be getting to Dragon Energies faster. So I imagine Regidrago will still have a place. Obviously, yeah. Tyrant Rock Tomb, I also think it's very interesting. I think my initial thoughts are, I think Hakamo'o has better stats, so my initial preference would be Hakamo'o over Tyrant. But obviously, we can kind of see how the meta adjusts. But I think with the bug moves not being changed, having a resistance to bug is a helpful thing. And that's where the fighting typing on the Hakamo'o can be very helpful. We do not, J-Cross, know. We just know it'll be more expensive, but we don't know how much. Yeah. Oh, nice. Lapras. Lapras is a flexible beast, and I anticipate it will remain a flexible beast. We are big Lapras fans. Leo Geo says Dunsparce is returning with Rock Slide. Oh. But I will merely Hakama-O every Dunsparce that comes within 50 yards of me. Como-O got Metal Sound. Oh. Ooh. Also, yeah, with a Dragon Tail rework to more energy, Como-O being able to spam out that insane fucking move faster is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We are down to top 2 at Worlds. Hakamo or over Como-O. It'll a little bit come down to coverage, because Como-O doesn't have coverage, I don't think. Obviously, well, I mean, Metal Sound is his fast move, I guess, is his coverage.
I'm so smart. I saw
But yeah, Body Slam buff, bring back Lickitung. I think I'll have to see how much it got buffed. I don't remember off the top of my head. Who's in the finals? It's Pato Man from Spain and Beelzeboy from India. Well, Rashawn, that's the point. They don't want you to be able to farm things down. They want you to have to throw moves and have a more flexible game.
I swear to God, after that second
Matang having a second charge move that doesn't suck is good. Obviously, we don't know by how much they're reducing the cost of Gyro Ball, but any additional like cheapness helps it out quite a bit for sure. Is Pachi a problem again? I mean, Hyper Fang isn't a great move, non-stab. Like, it is an okay move. It is nothing amazing to write home about. So. Also, yeah, Rock Wrecker Crustle. Crustle gets a rock move that doesn't suck. That's going to be kind of cool. Because currently Crustle has a lot of bad rock moves, if my memory serves. Like, it is firing off rock blasts. But now it gets like a really good one. There's no Scizor nerf now. But at the same time, a lot of the things that are buffed have more coverage into it now. So that's kind of cool. I like Acid Crit personally. Is Green back? It'll depend on to what degree Body Slam is adjusted. But yeah. They didn't nerf Mud Slap, but like Charm reworked to energy move. Dragon Breath reworked to energy move. Dragon Breath is probably Psywave, I'm assuming. Like Dragon type Psywave. And also, on top of that as well, Dragon Tail is getting reworked from damage to energy. So they're attempting to make things more flexible. Less fast and pressure. Charge your return with Volt Switch. I think it'll come down to, like, it goes from 12 to 14, which is represents a pretty significant adjustment, but it'll depend on, like, does it get any, like, relevant breakpoints into things that allow the world's worst move, Discharge, to actually pick up KOs. Yeah. Metal Sound, Como-O spamming out things could be fun. Were there any buffs to fighters? I mean, Vigoroth, Body Slam, and Rock Slide buff, maybe. But, I mean, Counter is still mediocre. Altaria, I think, could be back in a big way. Cheaper Sky Attack, Flamethrower coverage, and Dragon Breath, less damage, but more energy. So it's able to get to these moves a lot faster. The only reason Altaria left was pacing. It didn't have the pacing. It was too slow. What's up? Oh, my God.
Ain't no way. No.
Any buff to Drift Bloom? No. Charge Bug buff? Yes, for a Volt Switch. Dragonair. And also, it has Wrap too. It has Aqua Tail. It'll have options. I feel like there's going to be a lot of competition for what's the best dragon, and that's cool to have options instead of it just being Regidrago. Volt Switch on Fortress of Fury Cutter. I think it'll be more situational. Obviously, Bug Bite Fortress gets same type attack bonus, but Volt Switch could offer more coverage. So it'll be interesting to see. Is Skarmory back? No. Steel Wing got nerfed. Steel Wing got nerfed. Yeah. Pachirisu got Hyper Fang. So it gets coverage. It can hit grounds, but non-stab Hyper Fang is kind of a mediocre move. Torkoal gets reworked Flame Wheel, right?
Flame Wheel.
Yeah. Torkoal gets Flame Wheel, and it's reworked to be cheaper. So, Torkoal bait move. Let's go. It is the update for next season, yes. Big changes for OML. I mean, Dragon Breath is getting reworked, which will obviously affect Palkia. Charm rework will affect things. Cheaper Sky Attack, better for Lugia, but Lugia fucking hates Zacian, so. Bastiodon got buffed, but it's 11 to 12 chat. Basti's not back to its peak. and I still think it's going to struggle to pick up a lot of KOs. Like, AWAC buff, they won't do anything part 5. Yeah. AWAC, we will see if AWAC finally gets relevance. It's been so shit for so many years. Maybe it can come back with AWAC buff number 8. But AWAC buffs 1 through 7, it was still bad. So we'll have to see. I don't have high hopes, but we'll see. Yeah, Torkoal, I think, and Flame Wheel. Also, I'm going to be heading out here shortly because we got to get food and my voice is dying. But 45-second switch timer. It is going to be big. That means potentially 3 charge moves, and like, because each charge move burns 10 seconds off the clock. So if you throw 3 charge moves, that's 30 seconds. If you end up farming up in between those 3 charge moves, maybe there's a chance, if it's something that's a bit slower to get to moves, or if they overfarm too much, you can escape after 3 moves. Being able to escape after 3 moves would dramatically reduce RPS situations and allow for more skillful gameplay. So the combination of that, a bunch of stuff getting reworked to more energy focus, so you can't just farm things down. I'm quite excited. Diggersby got nerfed. Scorching Stands, debuff chance is lowered. Hariyama did not get an update. Unless, well, Hariyama doesn't have Gyro Ball, does it? It is Heavy Slam, I think.
I will find the list of Gyro Ball for you.
Still no Sidewave Mewtwo? No. I mean, Confusion got a buff, but...
Togedemaru.
Oh, Togedemaru has Gyro Ball.
Matang?
Yo, Matang,
Wait,
we're so
Claydol.
bad. Claydol. Ooh.
Spammy Claydol.
Yeah. Claydol, let's go.
Aegis Slash.
Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't realize. Aegis Slash buff.
What?
Gyro Ball, cheaper.
Which helps so much when
Yeah.
charging.
The question is a gyro down to like what gyro's at 60 right now.
It's so bad.
If gyro goes to 50 and Aegis Slash can double up, Aegis Slash is going to be a problem next season.
Because it always has
Yes.
to take a fast move in its stupid form.
Yes. So that's going to be a big one to watch. Aegis Slash could go from like strong but really difficult to use to like a fucking nightmare so fast. So fast. Also, yeah, Seed Bomb will be cheaper. So the Seed Bomb uses Rejoice. It is going to be very cool. It's going to be very cool. I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, I have to run. My voice is dying. But thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate y'all. We have some wonderful people here. I think because we're in California, we're probably going to go eat some In-N-Out. So I'm going to go eat some In-N-Out. All right. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be well. All right. Bye, chat.